Hey, what's up guys, it's Warkoopa, and in today's video, I'm going to go over a few things on my account that I want to fix or do better, because looking at my account, I feel like I have a lot of stuff in my inventory that I can put to good use, so this is mostly me just putting myself on blast and bashing my bad habits. I'm not a whale by any means, but I did used to spend a lot of money in the game and collect stuff for a long time and not do anything with my account. I was inactive, but I always made sure to collect my sculptures from VIP, and that inactivity caused me to get zeroed a lot back in the day, which I was okay with. But it has been a year and a half that I've taken the game seriously, so first things first, my account is VIP 16 and it's over 1,200 days old, so almost 3.5 years, and for the first 2.5 years I was just building my account, I guess. Pretty old, I know, but keeping all that time in mind, I'm also not a big barbarian hunter. I've always hated it, and I've hated barbarian forts even more, so after all this time, at the time of me making this recording, I have over 700,000 points in AP recovery bottles. That's such a crazy amount, it's so crazy for me to think of. I am actively trying to bring this down as much as possible now that KVK has wrapped up, but oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind killing so many barbs. I feel like I'm never gonna get it done. There are so many speed ups and resources and materials to be made, and I am just not getting it done. I won't ever get a pilot or a bot to do anything. I wouldn't let anyone sign into my account either, so it's always gonna have to be me, but whatever. If I don't end up using a lot this KVK, then I'll try harder on the next one, but I really do want to start using them up so I can one day train a bunch of troops. Anyways, enough about the AP bottles. Next is my kill points. Now that this KVK is over, I now have over 1.8 billion kill points, so to each their own on whether that's a lot or not, but I have been playing for 3.5 years already, so to have that much KP, yeah, I think that's a big no-no for me. I think it needs to be way higher than that for how old my account is, and so I'm trying to change that. I'm learning slowly, believe it or not, on how to be able to get more kill points. Don't tell me how to get kill points in the comments, I already know how to do it, it's just not that easy. Now, I will say that the vast majority of my kills are T5, and that's because when I fight in dot mode, so it doesn't matter what the commander or player or army size the enemy is, all I know is that I'm hitting someone and that's it. And I also don't ever trade kills in KVK for missions, and it's rare that I farm KP for MGE too. Most of the time I either forget to fight someone or I was too lazy to gather more points on the first 4 days of MGE, so you'll end up seeing me train a bunch of T5 with 20k extenders in the last hour because I procrastinate that much in the off season, and that's how I get my training done, unfortunately. But yeah, my main focus now is to gather as much KP as possible. I think it would make for a nice video too. The next disappointment for me is my two farms that I've had for a long time, and I just never worked on them either. Together they don't even combine to 10 million power, and I've had one since 2020 and the other one since late 2021, and so according to Rise of Kingdoms ads, I would never get laid with these accounts, and everyone can cut in front of me in restaurants on a daily basis, and I just can't do anything about it. I would love to make these accounts into ranged siege accounts, as I think every farm account should, but I'm ignorant and lazy, so maybe some other year I'll start to think about it. Although I do collect gold off those two farms, the most I've collected is 200 million gold total before KVK with these two farms, and I was so proud of that. This time I don't think I'll be able to do that. I just pray that someone will give me resources or that I get to farm enough on my main. The resources I have opened right now were given to me after KVK was concluded and Kingsland was already decided, but before that I was already at 0 and I only had 2,000 level 4 resource packs, and that was scary if I had to share that between wood, food, and gold. But anyways, next KVK I should have a ton of resources for sure, and so moving on, the next thing is the amount of speed ups that I have. For me personally, I feel like I shouldn't be making excuses about KP when I have this many speed ups, and also I am a T5 player, but I'm gonna go ahead and make excuses anyways. Even though I've played for such a long time technically, this KVK showed me that resources is now my bottleneck to KP. You would think that I already knew that, well, nope. I just learned that having a few billion resources will get you nowhere with this many speedups. So in total for universal speedups and also not including 1 minute and 5 minute speedups, I have over 900 days in universal speedups alone. I'm not doing this to flex or anything, I don't care what anyone thinks, this is just me calling myself out because I like doing this and this doesn't bother me either. And so basically, mostly my complaint with me and my account is how am I gonna have this many kill points when I have this many speed ups and AP bottles, and I'm also a T5 player as well. Like, I gotta get it together somehow. I have so much that I can do with this account, I'm just missing out, you know? And I get that it's not a big deal either, and yeah, it's not a big deal. But I started caring about the game, and I gotta use up the account if I'm ever to quit this game. And the way I see it is, if I ever wanted to sell my account or migrate to an Imperium Kingdom, which I'm not going to do either of those things by the way, but if I was to try it, I feel like my account wouldn't get anywhere because the stats are just dog doo-doo. Anyways, I'm Warkoopa, like and subscribe, and comment what you think I can work on. Also, my kingdom is 2633 and we are recruiting. I will still be here for a while, so go ahead and message TMBK or Taser if you're interested in that. Anyways, that's it for the video. Later.